Like,
Sean, thanks. We know that the list of 21 was put out during the campaign. We know that at 8:02 tonight, the president is going to reveal his selection. Can you kind of fill the gap in between as to how often the president might have spoken with this person, whether there were any meetings here at the White House, just any of the how he got there, and in the last hours or in the last days here, really, who has he leaned on to kind of narrow this down? And then a follow-up, if you don't mind.
I will say I think I'd probably shed a lot more light on this tomorrow. I appreciate the effort to try to head that off, but tomorrow I think we might be able to have a little bit more of a discussion as to how the president came to this choice. He may touch on it a little tonight. I'll leave it to him, but I appreciate that.
Let me ask you then about news of the day, prescription drug prices.
Yeah.
The president met with the pharma leaders earlier today. What makes him so confident that he can drive down drug prices, whereas administrations past have tried to do the same but haven't been able to? How is he going to go about it?
Well, I think it's the story of his entire administration. He's a successful businessman and a top-notch negotiator. Several people tried to get the cost of planes down, the cost of the F-35 and the cost of the Air Force One, and through a couple conversations, he did it. Shaved billions off of the cost of both. Excuse me, off the F-35, and significant off the next generation of Air Force One. I think he has a track record so far just during the transition, but also as a businessman, he knows how to negotiate. And I think he's going to sit down with these individuals the same way that he's getting people to understand the agenda and the regulatory and tax climate that he wants to institute that's bringing jobs home. People are making a commitment to him to bring jobs and manufacturing back based on his track record as a businessman and his word. They understand that he's going to create a climate that supports the American worker and American manufacturing. So I think, you know, you look over and over again the number of companies that want to come back and say we want to be part of this agenda to grow the economy and to create jobs, or to help you fight on behalf of taxpayers, and I think you're going to continue to see that. He understands the challenges that the bureaucracy that's holding back some of the negotiating, that's allowing these prescription drug prices to drop or get the best deal for the government in cases whether it's Medicare or Medicaid, who are such large buyers of the VA, that you've got such purchasing power that's not being utilized to the full extent.